All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of our seasonal Dosa character. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying everything. If you missed episode 1, check the link in the description to the playlist. Is a seasonal thing you can watch. And today, I think we are going to be doing the Succession quest line and see what it's all about. I don't think there's Awakening just yet. I don't know when it'll be out, but we'll just do whatever they have, and then after the Succession quest line, we'll probably go enhance our gear. We have some materials. Let's try to get our gear to Tuvala and everything, so should be good. So far, I heard that Dosa is actually a really easy class, like lower APM than Awakening Guardian. So I guess Guardian in general, so that's awesome. So we'll do a little bit of that, and then maybe some grinding later. Add-ons. I'll figure the add-ons out later. Okay, so the quest line: clear the abandoned iron mine, find any traces. So for all of you new players out there, and this is like the first time you're ever playing this game, when you do the Awaken and Succession quest lines, they are like the most tedious, boring things you've ever done. And this is coming from someone who's done this over 30 times, to the point where you would think that, like, getting a mastery in something. You ever play those other games where, like, I don't know, Final Fantasy, Maple Story or something, where after you get a certain level, it's kind of like upgrading your job or role, and then it's supposed to be exciting? Dude, this one is just not exciting. All right, so here's how to play Dosa. Hold left click, hold right click. Every now and then you hit Shift RMB and then Shift Q. That's how you play Dosa. Sometimes you hit the C button, but then you hit right click and then left click, Shift right click, Shift left click. That's Dosa in a nutshell, boys. Now you know, you're a master. All right. Oh, yo, who that? Whoever that was. Find any traces in the world. Grasp at the smoke. What does that even mean? Sometimes you hit shift space to move. All right, now we figure out what this actually means. I remember when this spot actually used to be very good for grinding, because it's just like a big circle. You go down these like the loop up all the way to the bottom and then back. Or you could just do a circle. If your AP wasn't high enough, you just do like one layer. And this spot used to be pretty solid actually. Nowadays it's like they should come out with a Dekia version of a lot of these old spots, which I know they're already doing. But at the same time, it's like we get 1 or 2 new grind spots every, what, 3 to 6 months. I'm like, that's not good. They should just come out with a lot of stuff. I hope the Demon Land is good. You know, like, I thought that was one of those generic tropes that you see in anime. But at the same time, I really hope it's good. Because we need content in this game. Alright, look around. Imagine doing all this without like a tier 9 horse. Right click, left click, shift Q. Sometimes you shift space. Shift right click. Oh, I forgot the lock evasion. Did the thing get like hard stuck behind a tree? Yep. Prolibus didn't test it. Thing is stuck behind a tree, taking no damage behind the rocks. This is what fighting Gilead players felt like back in the day before its Unknown Adventure. Trust no one, not even yourself. Everything happened in slow motion, just like this class 4-button combo. As much as we meme on it, I think this is actually a pretty solid and entertaining class, especially for the people who like low APM things in general. Not that bad. So this is supposed to be open. Oh, I guess this is for whenever it adds like an effect to your awakening weapon when that happens. And this is like a inverted heart thingy for Garmoth. Okay, well, that's cool. So let's go to town and I was thinking, do I want to actually Okay, let's go back to Heidel. And then we'll go enhance some gear. Get our stuff to pen, and then we'll see if we can start grinding and push for 60. You know, I was thinking about doing a mini series for this. Like, you know how we did the Journey to Pen Black Star, which ended in 23 episodes. I was thinking about doing that for the Dosa with the weapons, but then I looked at the prices of the new weapons, and it's like, what, 6 billion for a Tet Black Star these days? And I'm like, oh my god, it's not even worth it to enhance Black Stars anymore. I think if you were to enhance or profit, hard truth is enhancing Deboreka accessories to Tet and then selling it is the way to go. That also still kind of feels bad depending on what you're grinding, but enhancing Black Stars for profit, no longer an option after they gave everyone a free pen. However, let me check something to see if sub weapons are still doing okay. Yep, sub weapons are still like profitable, but that's the only thing that's profitable now. Main and Awakening are dead. Offhands are okay. Let me see about like the other classes too. Yeah, I think if you're gonna enhance or profit, offhands are the only option now. Which you might do. That's like a 10 bill swing. It's wild. And even then, I think it might actually go down in price because people are selling it, like their mains and awakenings, just to buy the offhands. All right, so here's the plan. I'm gonna be enhancing a little bit. We got to get a prior ring or higher. Should be easy to do, I believe. Do I have anything? Let me try to make a prior. I think we talked to Fugar to exchange, or is it a blacksmith? Could be a blacksmith. You only need 2 if you don't fail. Okay, so after this, we'll probably do our weekly quest, super easy. I usually do it at Polly's Forest because that one's just the best one. All right, so let's actually get some gear. We have 160 AP, which not bad. Wait, is this seasonal exclusive? Oh wait, no, that just means I'm gonna put this on my main later if I'm gonna grind. This time, boys, we get stuff to pen. This should actually be, in theory, a little bit easier, simply because we don't have an awakening one just yet. This item cannot be enhanced, including Capra. So yeah, I think this is like a temporary item until the awakening comes out, but we don't have an awakening yet, so. All right, let's enhance. For all of you new players out there, I'll do my best to explain like my thought process on a lot of things, but realistically, enhancing Tuvala these days in 2024, it's a lot easier than it used to be. Another Yanis, I know him. All right, so here's what we like to do. You guys know what the term roulette in BDO means, right? It's like when you get everything to try and you just slam them all at the same time. Hopefully one of them goes to Tet. Same process for Pen. Basically, everything's downgrading except for one, and then you repeat. I would not recommend doing that with real gear simply because going down in AP and DP in BDO actually feels pretty bad. But when it comes to season gear, who cares? Everyone can do it. It's whatever. You know how when you enhance stuff successfully and your guild mates have like it pops up on the guild thingy where it's like your guildie has enhanced X item to like Tet or Pen, right? I'm about to be that annoying person for the next like 10 minutes right now. Okay, they're all at Tet or try. Let's see. Most people hit it on the 40 stack, so I think that means start at 20. Actually, 20 30 for a Tet is like 30%, so 1 in 3. Wait, it doesn't even downgrade anymore? Wait, did they change that? They don't downgrade? Won't drop below try on fail. Holy dude, you guys should watch my seasonal videos from season 1 till now. Enhancing used to be like boss gear, and now it's like, oh, just click it. It won't go down until Tet. Okay. Oh, I'm that guy. Well, I guess we are Tet rouletting then. Might as well use 20s if I know they aren't downgrading. In theory, it's like a 1 in 4. What is this garbage RNG? Okay, never mind. We're balancing it. Okay, now we go for Pen. The hardest part is mostly accessories though, so I believe I'll start on 40. Like, if now that I know it's so easy, it's just like YOLO 1 in 4, right? Oh god. Oh, we should probably go for weapons first. Every season I get surprised and I'm like, how did they make enhancing Tuvala easier? And this is how. I actually do use 60 stacks, so like they're pretty important. So building stacks off Tuvala is actually not a bad thing. Just repeat the process until they go. 2 down. However, accessories are going to be the kicker in a bit. Oh no. I'm about to guarantee this one, aren't I? Well. And we go again. Yeah, I think these 60s will actually be useful in the future, so probably a good idea to actually just hold them. I know some of you new players might get like tilted out there enhancing, but trust me, coming from a veteran player, you're gonna want those stacks eventually. As someone who's made their own pen Blackstar from 0 to pen without cronstones, enhancing Tuvala is basically free. We're at 6 out of 8 already. I was hoping that would have failed, so I guaranteed it on the actual weapon, but it's not a big deal. These stacks, dude. I just hit a pen on 30, and then I made like 60s going for like 10. That's wild. All right. Armor's done. They give you something for free on the seasonal, that like the token that allows you to guarantee it. So I guess we can save that till Awakening comes out for one of them. And then just get these two I don't particularly want to use a 50 on this, but it's whatever. It's always a struggle when it comes down to the last piece that's like, no, I'm not going. Okay, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. All right, so weapons done. Let's get to the hard part now. We buy 10 at a time just in case it actually, you know, decides it wants to go. Also, for the record, I would recommend you guys never Cronstone Tuvala. I understand it gets tilting enhancing. But trust me when I say you're gonna need those crons later. So the fail stack chart I would use is 0, 0, or like basically no fail stacks from Pri to Duo. And then from Duo to Tri, use like a 10, 20, and then 30 going on. But if you feel tilted, you can plus 10 it every time. It's not that much worse. So then here you would use like a 20 stack, in my opinion. People who do 40 on Tet is kind of high. People also click it on a 1 and 3 like that. That's also fine. But for the sake of, you know, not doing that, I would recommend going on a 20, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. Enhancing accessories has never been strong suit for me. Do people really use 60 stacks on pen? There is no shot that's a good idea. I think like 40 is decent. Anything over that, ain't it. What is a 30 stack? Like 40? Okay, so 40 stack must be like 50-50, right? Bro. There is no way people are using 60s on a pen, right? That can't be right. Also, you should never cron it. It's like 360 mil for a Tuvala piece. Yeah, right. This is why we only buy 10 at a time, because we have to get rid of these. I wish you can. They made a thing where you can just exchange it for another one. So you do get one ring and one earring for pen for just leveling up to like 60, 61, I think, or just 60. So it's better to leave that one, and the ones we should unironically go for are like the harder ones. This is why I didn't want to buy all of them, because things like that can happen. Oh yeah, remember how they gave everyone a free pen black star? Goddard is not the play. Like, I understand that it's incremental upgrades, but you can't even revert them back unless it's at pen, which is why it's bad. I remember when Goddard's came out, a TET one was like 80 billion. Oh my god, look at that chart. I wish I could show you I wish they had a lifetime, so like once it came out all the way to now, it would be like reverse stonks, you know that meme? Ooh. I think that like 20 bill for a tech otter is very good. It's just you need to hit it to pen to make use of it in the future going for sovereign. Oh, wow, pen monos next just get listed nowadays. What in the world? Ever since you were able to start cronning monos accessories, the price of that has been going down as well. I've been more or less watching it, but like I don't think you should be enhancing monos accessories for fun and for profit. It's still not profitable, but like if you're going to enhance accessories, you might want to start just clicking Debarekas like straight up. That one will probably be safe or like less risk of ruin, if that makes sense. I can't believe we just one-tapped that build. Then I'm gonna start slamming real gear later on. It's just gonna fail. All right, time to make a ring. We go 10 at a time now. But I buy 20 and then something's gonna happen, right? Like last time. What in the world? We just guaranteed that one. This is what we call RNG balance colorized. Every time I buy more than I need, this is what happens. Yeah, since you get one for just leveling up. Let's see what else is on the decline. And you guys remember I told you this on the first day this came out, and no one believed me. You guys can watch the video too. People are like, oh, I'm gonna buy all of these hammers out for max price of like 50 billion or whatever it is. Here we are. I told you this would happen, but no one believed me. And you can watch the video. I was right. Turns out people who actually play this game know the economy. I do think like at 27 bill though, it's like if you're unironically using it to try to get a piece for yourself and not necessarily profit, I do think these are very worth it at minimum price. Like if you're trying to go for pen debos yourself, absolutely buy these. But you know, would I pay more than 30 bill for it? No. It's still wild to me that people who think like these are going to sell instantly, like every day they sell, but like if you're expecting a 31 bill sale, that's not happening. You might as well just use it yourself, to be honest. We might see a change when like they're about like a day or two about to expire. People are just going to start clicking it on random things. But by November, like, let's be honest, by the end of the year, they might even just straight up give us all like TET debos anyway. at the rate this game is going. Oh god. Devos are 60 bill. Has any pens been sold yet? Nope. Oh, bro. I can't hit duo. Are we out? Hold on. No, we had a few more. I just didn't see him. Oh, we start over. uh You know, I didn't think I would be using all of them, but this also proves a point that you can get full pen without even stepping foot onto season servers. Let me think about this for a second, because I think on the seasonal, you get a thing where you can guarantee a pen. So if I leave it at Tet, that's actually not a bad idea. And then I'll just be able to guarantee it with the like little crystal thing. I'll double check in a second. What are some other wild items that are listed these days? Let's see the price of Tungrads. This is basically the same. Tet Monos went from 30 to 19 after the Cronstone change. Ominous are very scary. Remember, like 3 months ago, they were like... It went from 80 to like 120. Now they're down to 40. Like I told you guys months ago in the window shopping episode that I always do, that be very careful of accuracy accessories, because right now they're at like an all-time low. I'm actually curious about Dawn earrings. That went from 170 billion down to 70. I do think these are actually still like the best accuracy accessory to get of the entire thing, which is why there's still more than the others. However, seeing that drop 100 bill in 1 month is kind of wild. Give me a 2 or a 7 or a 12. Oh, good. Please don't crash my game. Sometimes when I swap characters, the game just crashes. And it's like literally only this game too. I'm glad I never have to see that screenshot. We got our pen. Actually, we spent way over 100 bill on ours, but you know. They still give the little crystal thing. Yeah, these things. So these basically guarantee a Tet to pen. And so that's why I left one of mine at Tet. So we can slam that in the future. I think our goal now is... Hold on. I have to put my horse back on. Where's my horse? Gonna put Crocodile Sanctuary back on my main because I'm gonna be actually using it later. That here. You can register a new horse on this character, right? So let me see. These two slots right here are going to be this guaranteed one. Yeah, so we get a pen ring at 58 and another pen earring at 60. So yeah, we are basically gear complete, and then our final, like the Tet, we use the crystal to guarantee it. So yeah, our gear is done. We just have to level, and I think our next goal, we're going to be going down to Hollies. So let me just get there now, and then I'll split the recording and all that stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the solo series right now. I can't wait till they come out with the hardcore series, or like the server, I guess. That's a little bit different what we talked about a while ago. I think I'm knowledgeable of the game enough to do okay-ish. We'll try it out once it happens. Get off the horse. Please don't crash my game. Oh my god, all these horses, they look the same. Alright, anyway. What do I have to do? Let me go pick this one up. Slowly but surely, we've been filling out this dumb Great Marnie Stone. Alright, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace!